destroy this evidence. I don't want any of that. Hello, hi, bonjour. Welcome everybody to Champlain College, Saint-Lambert. My name is Jonathan Collin. I'm the Director of Student Services, and I have the pleasure of giving the emergency protocols. So, in the case of an emergency, please note that there are exits to the hall in the back of the room and to my left and right. We ask that if the alarm sounds that you proceed in an orderly fashion. Dans le cas d'une urgence, il y a des portes de secours en arrière de l'auditorium et à ma gauche et à droite. Dans un cas d'alarme, s'il vous plaît, procédez à la porte la plus proche de vous. So thank you very much for being here. Congratulations to all our grads and enjoy graduation.
Welcome everyone. Hope you're doing well. I mean, you guys look amazing. Parents, brothers, sisters, friends, you guys look amazing as well. It is an important ceremony and you look the part, so congrats on that. I haven't seen how the weather is outside, but I do hope that after this session you have a chance to take some pictures outside. I mean, if you guys look this good, you might as well take advantage of that. I look good. I think I do, right? I'm happy about that. Teachers, faculty look amazing as well as always. I think we're ready to start, but let me start by saying this. My name is Alex Borja. I'm the registrar, and I'm the traffic controller of this event, right? In this event, it's an event to celebrate and pay tribute to you, and pay tribute to your families, your teachers, faculty, and everybody here that put this event together. And that goes from IT to the library, student services, academic advising. The whole Champlain community is here to celebrate you, okay? It is a celebration, not a library. We're not studying. So parents, family, friends, whenever you have somebody coming to the stage, feel free to yell, in a good way, of course. Clap as much as you can. Say the name of your son, daughter, the guys in blue. These are your peers, so support them. And whoever goes into the stage, bring some swagger into that, right? This is a really important walk for you. If you're going to do it right. All right, so have fun. Celebration once again. But before we start the ceremony, it is important for me to do a land acknowledgement. And it's not just from a personal level, but as a community, as a Champlain community, we like to do this land acknowledgement before our ceremonies. You'll notice that it's not necessarily the one that you may be accustomed to it. I do add many of my personal thoughts into it, but they are sincere, they're genuine, and they are a reflection of what I think of the land acknowledgement. With clear minds and respect, we would like to acknowledge that Champlain College Saint-Lambert is located on the unceded lands of the Kanien'kehá:ka Nation. The Kanien'kehá:ka people are acknowledged as the custodians of these lands and water on which we gather. Ojibwa has long been, that's Montreal, has been a place of gathering for Indigenous peoples, and we recognize the diversity of Indigenous people who now reside on the land. We continuously recognize the importance of fostering positive relationships with Indigenous people of the land and their future generations. Many of you have maybe seen me doing this land acknowledgement, and many times I've mentioned that at first, when we started talking about land acknowledgement, it didn't resonate with me, and that's because I didn't fully understand it. I didn't really know it. And it's only once I came to Champlain that started to have a better grasp of what it is. And I still do not pretend to know everything about Indigenous people. I'm far from that. But hearing the craziness about a 51st state threat and the emotions tied to that idea, at least the emotions that it creates to me, it gave me a glimpse into what Indigenous communities have endured for generations. Thank you. Acknowledging the land has never been about ownership. It's about how we share it and how we show respect. Generations before us care for this land, and I feel strongly that we need to be the generations that continue to care. I am 50, you are 20. There's a big gap in there, but we still live on that land, and I think you certainly, hopefully, can contribute to this. As an immigrant who came to this land and was shaped by the opportunities it offered, I acknowledge it by learning about the people who live here before me and by recognizing the Indigenous communities today who are working to keep their language and culture alive. Even as an immigrant, I am trying to keep my heritage, my culture through my daughters. And I know how difficult it can be, and I can only imagine how difficult it is for a whole community. To us, it's hypothetical, political, and annoying, hearing about something like the 51st state, hearing maybe the news sometimes, but to them, it was a violent reality, and yet, here we are given an opportunity to empathize with the land and its communities, and we are simply being asked, and I'm asking you, to respect it and acknowledge it. So thank you very much for this land acknowledgement. Now in the terms of ceremony, we go back to your celebration, right? It's about you, even though I'm gonna be talking about myself very, very often. But in this ceremony, enjoy yourselves, celebrate yourselves. Once again, walk into that stage with that swagger. I know what you've worked through for the last 2 years, 3 years as a social science student. I am myself a very proud graduate from the social science program who came into college with a specific career in mind, right? I thought I was going to be this. Once I got into the program, I realized that maybe it wasn't going to be that, right? For whatever reason, I went into a different path. And many of us in social sciences end up finding, finding that, I don't even want to call it barrier, but we end up finding that challenge, right? And I can tell you that it's going to be okay. The only thing you really have to worry about is not the R score, for sure, not the R score. Some of you know that you're going to be lawyers, teachers, psychologists, and so on and so forth. But some of us didn't know exactly at that age what we were going to become. And it's really just through work ethic, discipline, and opportunity. Sometimes you have to create yourself that opportunity. But I really, 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 truly believe that social sciences really prepared me to what I'm doing today. And you would think about maybe trying to connect a sociology class, an anthropology class, economics, psychology to being a registrar of a college. But I'm telling you that it all connects. At the end of the day, at the end of where I am right now, everything connects, and you may not see it yet, and hopefully you do, but I can tell you, I truly, truly believe that you will, and that you're going to be finding your path and maybe become a better registrar than I am. You have really everything in front of you. So congratulate yourselves, keep on dreaming, because it takes a dream for you to be able to realize what you need to realize later on, okay, to make it a reality. So thank you. So the next speaker is the academic dean of this college, more coherent than me for sure, right? Doesn't have an accent at least, right? So I don't carry subtitles with me, so some words may sound different to you, right? But he's a great, great person. He's a guidance to many of us through, he doesn't pay me anything for that. No, he's a truly, truly amazing person that probably works harder than anybody else in the college, maybe even Don as well. But teachers work super hard, the faculty work super hard, the staff, professionals, we work super hard for you to be here today, for you to achieve that success. So it is our dream, at least my dream, I always wanted to be a contributor to your success, directly or indirectly, and I am here today thanks to you. You give me that privilege, but I am here today thinking that even if it's today or through your schedules, through your admissions, that I was able to be a little part of your success. But again, I talk about myself very often. Sorry about that. Without much further ado, please welcome Anthony Singalos, Academic Dean.
And let's give Alex a round of applause. The land acknowledgement is a beautiful thing that he does. So what Alex doesn't know, and I think only one person on the dais does know, is that 48 years ago tomorrow, I graduated from John Abbott College in social science commerce, part of a double deck I did. So the fact that we are celebrating social science students at this time is very dear and near to my heart. So congratulations. Social science is the largest program in the network. It's also the largest program that we offer here at Champlain College. And today we're celebrating commerce, criminology, education, psychology, world studies, and international studies at this setting, and we'll be celebrating the rest of social sciences at another setting. Alors, bon après-midi à toutes et tous, et bienvenue à cette cérémonie de remise des diplômes. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Champlain College Saint-Lambert's graduation ceremony for the class of 2026 and social science. So, as I said, we celebrate today the graduates from commerce, criminology, education, psychology, world studies, and international studies. A group united by a common curiosity about people, societies, and the forces that shape our world. Over the past 2 years, some of you a little bit longer, which is normal, you have examined human behavior, global events, economic systems, social institutions, and some of the most important questions facing our communities. You have learned that complex problems rarely have simple answers, and that understanding different perspectives is often the first step toward meaningful change. Of course, if there is one thing social science students are known for, it is analyzing everything. And I have to tell you, when I get a social science student in my office arguing the reasons why a grade should be changed or that they did not fall into an issue with academic integrity, it can sometimes be a difficult conversation, challenging. Some of you are probably already evaluating this speech, identifying its themes, questioning its assumptions, and discussing a broader social implications. The psychology students are wondering what this says about human motivation. The criminology students are assessing the evidence and looking for alternative explanations. And the world studies and international students are connecting it to larger global trends. And the rest of you are thinking, interesting argument, but have you considered the historical, economic, cultural, and political context? That tendency to complicate simple questions can be exhausting for your friends and family, but it is also one of your greatest strengths. You have learned that the most important issues cannot be reduced to a slogan, a headline, or a single perspective. In a world which increasingly rewards quick opinions and instant certainty, the ability to think critically, ask better questions, and consider multiple viewpoints is more valuable than ever. The class of 2026 is graduating into a world that is changing rapidly. Technology is transforming how we work, communicate, and learn. Yet the skills you have developed, critical thinking, communication, empathy, and the ability to understand human behavior remain more important than ever. Whether your future leads to business, law, education, public service, international affairs, research, psychology, or paths not yet imagined, remember that progress depends on people who can think carefully, act ethically, and work collaboratively. As you leave Champlain, be confident in what you have accomplished and optimistic about what lies ahead. The world needs thoughtful, informed, and engaged citizens, especially today. And that is exactly what you have become. On behalf of the faculty, staff, families, and friends who have supported you along the way, congratulations. We are proud of your accomplishments, proud of your growth, and excited to see what comes next. Congratulations to the class of 2026. And without further ado, we're going to begin presenting the diplomas. I call to the stage Sylvia Monterani, mathematics, and we're going to begin with the students graduating from commerce. Make it loud because it's our first graduate, Zachary Alkurdi. Florence Audet. Coralie Choquette. André Kojor-Coccaro. Stefan Kojor-Coccaro. Camille Duquette. Yasmin El Midgori. Emily Gagnon. Emily is also the recipient of 2 prizes, the Mathematics Prize and the Social Science Program Prize. Michael Guiomara. Justin Grant. Emily Gu. Artyom Hmelevsky. Artyom is also the recipient of the Commerce Certificate of Merit. Sylvia, thank you. And we continue the presentation with Christine Hayes. Our next graduate from Commerce is Brian Hunkani. Jory Yusufzad. Thanina Kada. Kellyanne Keosan. Gaël Kossiboin Belize. Daniel La Liberté. Aurélie Plourde. Émilie Proux. Laurent Quéveillon. Sarah Camila Sanchez Lozano. Matteo Siak. And our last graduate from Commerce is Lily Rose Zhu. Christine, thank you. I call to the stage Nadine Court to continue with our next group of graduates, which are criminology students. And the first graduate from criminology is Sophia Bartolet. Ana Lucia Brenes. Morgan Brown. Verena Chan. Livia Chassis. André-Nicolas Chèvrefils. Rebecca de la Fontaine. Chloe Delanca. Margarita Dutko. Nika Naomi Aniya. Dalia Flortan. Zinab Kabil. Uliana Lakmakova. Laurence Lévesque. Sheila Laura Garcia. Emma Loranger. Amalie Pelletier. Amalie is also the recipient of the New Millennium Certificate in Health and Wellness. Ella Pike. Irini Soliman. Tiziana Torcato. And our final graduate from criminology is Eleni Tsotroudis. Our graduates from criminology. Thank you, Nadine. We're continuing with World Studies. I call to the stage Geneviève Aboud. Now you got to make this loud because there's only one graduate from World Studies present. Ready? Connor Ricard, or Connor Richard. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the class of World Studies. We continue with education. Alexia Chaput. Emily Sear. Meredith Fraser. Summer Johnston. Mariam Kassem. Jade Landry. Ellie Liu. Rebecca Peltier. And our last graduate from education is Justin Mancy. I give you the graduates of education. Geneviève, thank you. We are going to continue with psychology, and I call to the stage Valérie Had. Our first graduate from psychology, again, you got to give it up, it's the first graduate, is Jelana Bach-Scott. Berjani Banga. Maya Rose Barron. Maya Rose is also the recipient of the Psychology Option Award. Cassandra Beshara. Charlotte Boivin. Charlotte is also the recipient of the New Millennium Certificate in Health and Wellness. Rose Caldaresi. Olivia Caporali. Sandrine Caranard. Valeriana Chaya. Valeriana is also the recipient of multiple awards and certificates. She is a recipient of the Millennium Certificate in Health and Wellness, Indigenous and Decolonization Studies. Whoa, hold on. Wait. Gender Studies, Critical Race Studies, Democracy and Social Movements, Technology and Society, and Environmental Citizenship. Charlie Jai Charbonneau. Khadija El Kebi. Emma Gaetan. Léa Géraud. Alexi Johnson. Stella Jose. Ariel Culumentas. Mariska Lacey. Sophie Lamontagne. Valentine Landry. Alexandre Lécuyer. Mehak Nanda. Miriam Naver. Emily Pajar. Marie-Ève Paul Parenteau. And Wanda. So Marie-Ève is also the recipient of the New Millennium Certificates in Democracy and Social Movement, Critical Race Studies, and Health and Wellness.
He's also the president of the government.
Nisha Savia Filosian. Danette Sophie Poirier-Montas. Dia Raton. Quincy Rayardu. Léa Robideau. Jayla Rock. Victoria Roy. Eva Ruiz. Mila Schlegel. And we have one final graduate from psychology. It is Maria Jose Santomayor Talido. Our graduates from psychology. We continue with Marc Paradis for international studies. And you know the drill. This is the first graduate, so you have to give a loud applause for Araslav Brelin. Araslav is also the recipient of the New Millennium Certificate for Democracy and Social Movements. Sarah Niakarfe. Sarah is also the recipient of the New Millennium Certificate for Democracy and Social Movements. Jade Gilmore. Jasmine Grégoire. Mia Rose Langevin. Mia Rose is the recipient of the Geography Certificate of Merit and the History Certificate of Merit. Boris Mihailov. Boris is the recipient of the New Millennium Certificate for Democracy and Social Movements. Vincenzo Paiolela. Vincenzo is the recipient of the New Millennium Certificate for Democracy and Social Movements. And ladies and gentlemen, we have one final graduate. The last graduate in International Studies and in Social Science for this session is Karma Sinan. Thank you, Mark. Again, I give you the graduates from Social Science, Commerce, Criminology, Education, Psychology, World Studies, and International Studies. Congratulations to all.
Congratulations, social science graduates, social studies graduates. Maybe the best graduates, really, right? Maybe biased, but yeah, I don't think so. You guys rule the world, really. Before I forget, I want to remind you that after this event, I know many of you may be thinking World Cup right now, but you still got time to get home. There's food in the cafeteria. There's soft drinks, there's sandwiches, there's salads. There's many places in the college to take pictures as well. There's professional photographers as well. So as you come out, go directly inside the cafeteria and be there, be with your family, smile, be happy, you know. So next event. One of the things that I was thinking of as well, one of the things that you guys make maybe different from the other programs is that you guys make this place vibe. You know, many of the things I do throughout the college, outside of work, really, sometimes I just walk through the hallways just to kind of get a sense of the community, sense of the vibe. And many times I see you, social science students, being there, making the community that we have today. You are really a pillar and a foundation of the community. I see some of the faces here. I'm part of the CSA executive, part of clubs, just members of different communities that we have here within the college. And it's, you know, what we have here is mostly thanks to you as students, but you as social science students. So thank you very much for making this place what it is. I really love this place, so thank you. And once again, you do look amazing in blue. And parents, thank you very much, because that was fun. That was fun, and hopefully the fun is gonna continue because we have some awards coming. And here we go. Presenting the CFUW Montreal South Shore, please welcome Beverly Stride-Cote, please to the stage.
It's a real honor to be here, and on behalf of the Canadian Federation of University Women's, Montreal South Shore, it gives me a great honor to give our award to a female student who has obtained high academic merit and is pursuing higher education in the field of education. And so I would like to invite Mariam Kassim to come up. Oh. All right. No, I'm sorry. Excuse me. That was the correct one. Don't want to give it to the wrong person. No, she's absent.
Congratulations. Thank you. Presenting the Jeanette Burke Legacy Award, please welcome Krista Smeltzer to the stage. Thank you.
There's also Elena, which is Jeanette's sister. So Jeanette Bourque, a beloved and dedicated physical education teacher at Champlain College, passed away in 2021 after courageously battling cancer for a second time. Beyond her role as an educator, Jeanette was a cherished sister, partner, aunt, and friend whose warmth, generosity, and spirit touched the lives of many.
A passionate advocate for lifelong physical activity, Jeanette inspired others through both her words and her actions. Her enthusiasm for movement was contagious, and she embraced a wide range of activities, including running, yoga, deck hockey, softball, hiking, skiing, and strength training. Fitness was more than a pastime for Jeanette. It really was a way of life. Running in particular held a special place in her heart. It challenged her, strengthened her, and reflected her determination. Even after receiving her final cancer diagnosis in 2019, Jeanette demonstrated extraordinary resilience by training for and completing the New York City Marathon. Jeanette lived by the motto, if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. And this philosophy guided both her personal journey and her teaching career. Through her encouragement, passion, and unwavering belief in power of physical activity, she inspired countless students to discover the joy of movement, build confidence in their abilities, and develop habits that would support their health and well-being for life. Today, we remember Jeanette not only for her remarkable accomplishments, but also for the lasting impact she had on the Champlain community and the many lives she inspired.
The Jeanette Bourque Legacy Award honors a student who embodies the values that Jeanette lived every day: resilience, perseverance, and a commitment to personal growth through physical activity. It recognizes someone who has overcome personal challenges, discovered their own strength through movement, and embraced the pursuit of lifelong wellness. Through this award, Jeanette's legacy continues to inspire others to challenge themselves, grow stronger, and find confidence in what they are capable of achieving. This year, we are proud to present the Jeanette Bourque Legacy Award to Meredith Fraser. Congratulations, Meredith.
Congratulations, Meredith. And Ilana, I apologize once again for not introducing you. Once again, sorry. Presenting the Fouad Assad International Studies Award, please welcome Geneviève Aboud.
The Fouad Assad Memorial Award for World Studies is presented every year to an outstanding student who's graduating from the World Studies program. The award is named after one of the founders of the World Studies program. And the winner this year is Mia Rose Langevin.
Congratulations, Mia Rose. We're done with your awards. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Introducing Don Chuen, director of the Constituent College, a person who's given his life really to the education in Quebec, the Anglo community, the Champlain community, many communities actually within Champlain itself. So please welcome.
I'm doing the award. Sorry?
You could present the next one.
Okay, so the next two awards should have been presented by the Director General of the Regional College. For those of you who don't know, Champlain is one of two colleges in Quebec that are called regional and have constituent colleges like this one. There's us, the biggest and the best, no offense to our two sister campuses, and the other one in Lennoxville on the land of Bishop's University. Normally, the next two awards would have been presented by the Director General of the regional. Never do well with those darn things. You know, when you have to talk with your hands, if they tie them behind your back, you become mute. I just wanted to tell you that. That's why I need to move them. But normally, the award would have been presented by the Director General of the Regional College. Unfortunately, he has a back injury. It prevents him from traveling here. So on his behalf, I have the privilege of announcing the two final awards for this session of the board. And they are the Champlain Regional College Board of Governors Award and the Medal of the Governor General of Canada. That last one, there's one of them per college across Canada. So that's a pretty impressive award, and they are given to the student, they both happen to have the same criteria, given to the student with the highest average. And in this case, the winner is Artyom Mlevshchev. They give me instructions. It's a pretty good thing. I don't think that they think I can remember what to do, which is probably true. It says, Don stays on stage for closing remarks and send-off. So here I am. Did you miss me? I was talking about Jean-Philippe Caron, our Director General, and he asked me to do two things. So I better do that first, so that when my evaluation comes up, I don't get in trouble. The first thing he asked was that on his behalf and the behalf of the Board of Governors of the Regional College, I congratulate all you fantastic people in blue. The college is obviously proud of all of you and thrilled that we have the privilege of attracting such smart and talented people to Champlain. So I will pass on to him that I've expressed his regards. The other thing he did was to say, would you please thank all of the staff and all of the faculty who are the glue that holds the place together. So again, to you, we'll be back to you. Don't go away. It's part of my speech too. But on his behalf, thank you to all the staff and faculty. And so, now, got to watch out for one-upsmanship, which is not part of my speech. But since Anthony felt the need to say that he was a Champlain graduate, a CEGEP graduate in the social sciences in the 1980s, 78, still young. There are some of us who might have been a social science graduate from Dawson College in 1972. Oh wait, that would be me. So Alex is Vanier, Anthony's Abbott, and I'm Dawson. And at the time that I went to school, neither of those two existed. So I would have picked Champlain if there'd been a choice. Yeah. This is a very important moment for a college. And I'm certain that its meaning and its importance is not less than you folks in blue. And we're thrilled to share it with you. It's the raison d'etre for a college. It means that after all the work, the study, the reading, the exams, the labs, the papers, the pressure, the worry, late-nighters, all-nighters, it's time for the college to publicly state to the world, you have met the grade and you have been presented with a diploma that confirms that. Bravo. J'aimerais profiter de l'occasion pour remercier les étudiants qui ont choisi de poursuivre leurs études en anglais au Collège Champlain. Nous apprécions votre confiance et votre dévouement, parce que c'est pas toujours facile. Étudier dans une langue seconde demande la persévérance, la patience et la fierté de votre réussite nous touche chacun et chacune. Je tiens aussi à remercier les parents pour le soutien qu'ils ont apporté à leurs enfants. Votre appui est essentiel à leur réussite, et non seulement, évidemment, au cégep. So to the parents, again, thank you. A little applause for them. So, now, didn't want to let my boss, upstage me, but I had written this before he told me he wasn't coming, so I do this every year, and I'm going to do it again, because before we go on, I think we need absolutely to recognize the amazing staff and the amazing faculty that we have at the college. None of you'd be here today if it weren't for them, obviously. We wouldn't have a reason to exist. So before we go on, I'd like all of the graduates to stand up. Okay, and what I want you to do is join me in a standing ovation for the ones who are on the stage, and we're going to ask them to pass the message to all of their colleagues in their various departments and programs and disciplines that we really, really appreciate what they do for our students and our graduates. So, thank you. Please, you sit down. It would be impressive if you stood for them through the whole thing, but you'd probably get tired. There's only another half hour in my speech. It really I have a soft spot in my heart for the faculty and the staff. There's so many good people here. And again, you know, we wouldn't be here if it weren't for you guys. We wouldn't be able to do what we do. And so it's nice to be proud of the people you work with. And I know it's obvious, but we're at a very important moment, and I'm sure that it's not lost on you very well-educated new graduates. It means that after all the work, the study, the reading, the exams, the labs, the papers, the pressure, the worry, late-nighters, all-nighters, it is time for Champlain to publicly state to the world that you have met the grade. And so, again, I'll keep doing this because I know you like to hear it. Congratulations. If you're not in blue, I think we ought to applaud them again. Might as well get the benefit, because I'm sure when you go home, it's not going to be quite the same as being a star in blue here. And so, what do you do with your diploma? Unless you're the parent, unless you're the child, the only child of a company owned by your parents, you're probably going to end up working somewhere with a boss who's going to evaluate your performance and have a say in your success. So let me suggest a few things to you. First of all, do more than is required. Find ways to go beyond the specifics of your task, learn new things, find work outside your direct assignment. You need a strong passion and enthusiasm for your work. Surprise people as you go beyond their expectations. There'll be people who are smarter than you. Obviously, there's some that are smarter than me. There are people with more talent, and that's unavoidable. But there's one thing you can control. You can control how hard you work. It's not just about the hours you put in, but it's about the concentration and the effort that you bring to each and every hour on the job. Because ultimately, for you to succeed, and really succeed, you need to outwork the competition. Next, imagine if you were going to a trade school instead of a fantastic college like this. When you leave, you'd have a box full of tools. And I don't suspect that you'd ever let them get dull or rusted. So you didn't go to a trade school, obviously. You went to a really terrific college. And what is it that you're leaving with? I would suggest it's knowledge, it's ideas, it's competencies. These are the tools of your trade, the things that you will use to build your future and ultimately make your living. And so the question is, will you let them grow dull? No matter what program you took, no matter what field you're in, the only thing I can guarantee you is that change is constant. At least some of what you've learned here at some future time will be out of date. Others around you are undoubtedly going to learn new stuff. So are you? Will your knowledge and skills remain competitive, or are you going to risk being left behind? I should add that I really like learning new things. It's fun. It's frustrating because I'm not always good at it, but it's fun. And so I hope that's true for you, that you have a joy in learning it. Learning should not be a labor unless it's a labor of love. There's a simple idea that we hear often that carries a profound meaning. Do what you love and love what you do. And at first, yeah, it sounds like a slogan that you might stick up on the wall in your bedroom while you're doing your homework to make you feel good about things. You might hear it in a motivational speech. But if you stop for just a moment, you realize that it's not just a poster. It's a challenge to think deeply about how we live, how we work, and how we define success. Because the truth is, many people spend a large part of their lives doing things they don't enjoy, and that sucks. They wake up every day and they go through the motions. They count the hours until they can leave and go home, waiting for something better to come along. But you know what? Life is too short for that. As one author suggested, the only way to be truly satisfied is to do the work that you believe is meaningful and to love what you do. That sense of purpose is what transforms routine into passion, effort into fulfillment. Now, does that always mean that doing what you love is going to be a pathway that's easy? Of course not. Passion doesn't eliminate challenges, but it gives you a reason to face them. When you love what you do, you push through obstacles instead of avoiding them. You keep going when things get difficult. You find energy where others see exhaustion. Because love, real love for your work, your purpose, your mission, has a way of turning even hard days into meaningful ones. But there's another side to the message, and it matters too. Loving what you do doesn't happen instantly. It grows. It grows through commitment, through learning, and through connection with others, and a deeper understanding of the difference you make. Passion, in many ways, is built, not just discovered. So whether you're still reaching for your path or you're already walking on it, I encourage you to reflect on the following two questions. What energizes me? And how can I bring more of that into everything I do every day? Because when you begin to align your actions with your values, something changes. Work doesn't become just more work. It becomes purposeful. And your days feel less like something to get through and more like something you want to embrace. In the end, success isn't just about titles, achievements, or recognition. It's about waking up every morning with a sense of direction, of spending your time on things that matter and knowing what you do contributes to something greater than yourself. So I leave you with this. Don't settle for a life where you simply go through the motions. Don't wait for the perfect moment to pursue what matters to you. Instead, be curious enough to explore, brave enough to try, and committed enough to grow. Because when you truly love what you do and learn to love it more, you don't just build a career. You build a life with meaning. And I can confidently tell you this because for the last half a century, I've had the chance to do it here at Champlain. And don't look at me, I'm a statue. I am old, but I'm not that old. But seriously, over 50 years, I can tell you without any hesitation that if you can find what you love to do and you do it, time goes quickly. Things, even the hard ones, are doable and they're worth doing. And I hope that when you leave this place, you will find something that's worth doing. First and foremost for yourselves, for your families, and ideally for a world around you. Alex was talking about us becoming a 51st state. There's an example. What are we going to do about that? It's a terrible idea. So somebody's got to pick it up. I got all these folks in blue. I bet you there's one who can help. And that's just one example. I really do hope that you find something to love doing, that you have as much joy and satisfaction as I and hopefully all the people on the stage have had. In the end, success isn't about titles, achievements, or recognition. It really is waking up with a sense of direction, spending your time on things that matter to you, and knowing that what you do contributes to something that's greater than yourself. So I couldn't figure out how to end this, and I happened to be listening. I had to cut off the top because with the new laws, the first two lines are politically unacceptable, but still worth telling you the rest. It's from Bob Dylan. It's his song, Forever Young. He says, "May you always do for others and let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the stars and climb on every rung. May you stay forever young. May your hands be always busy. May your feet be always swift. May you have a strong foundation when the winds of changes shift. May your heart be always joyful, and may your song be always sung. May you stay forever young." I wish each and every one of you a great life. This is the time where, if you're sitting there in blue, you now get to stand up because there is a tradition at the end of graduations that you take the hats that you are wearing, and when I say, ladies and gentlemen, I present you the graduating class of 2026, you get to throw them in the air. That's when you throw them in the air, the hats. Getting a lot of cooperation in this group. Okay, there's too many people who went to the hairdresser. But you're still the graduating class, and we really are proud of you. Please don't be a stranger. We're thrilled to have you. On that note, this is the end of your ceremony, but not at the end of your time with Champlain. I told them to throw the hats. How many times I got to say it? Throw the hats! You know. There you go.
If you love somebody, better tell them why they're here, 'cause they just may run away from you. You'll never know quite when, well, then again it just depends on how long the time is left for you. I've had the highest mountains, I've had the deepest river. You can have it all, but life keeps moving. I'll take it in, but don't look down. 'Cause I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh? Waiting on this for a while now, paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, eh? Been holding it in for a while, eh? Take you with me if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world. I've tried to cut these corners, tried to take the easy way out. I kept on falling short of something. I could have gave up then, but then again I couldn't have, 'cause I've traveled all this way for something. I take it in, but don't look down. 'Cause I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh? Been waiting on this for a while now, paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, eh? Been holding it in for a while, eh? Take you with me if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world. 'Cause I'm on top of the world, eh?